Bom dia, boa tarde, boa noite, meu nome é DaCota Monteiro e hoje, meus amores, eu tenho um vídeo muito especial porque eu vou fazer uma collab com I Am a Joe in My Homosexual Opinion. Elas fazem resenha de RuPaul's Drag Race há muito tempo e a gente decidiu fazer essa collab pra conversar, trocar figurinha sobre o que elas têm achado sobre a temporada, sobre o que eu tenho pra trocar com elas. Eu ajudei elas no canal delas com o Snatch Game, então vai lá dar uma olhadinha que tá incrível. Hey girls!
Hi! Thanks for having us!
And oh my gosh, I was gonna say exactly what you said, so thank you for that introduction. It's exactly what I would have said.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Oh my god, like, I have to say, like, I've been watching your guys' video for a long time. Like, a long time. And I'm a big fan. Like, you guys just have the right amount of shade and, like, honest commentary. And it's just adorable. I love you guys' content. I love, like, just the really thin veil of trauma and abuse that just speaks to me in, like, on a deeper level. So thank you for,
Let's jump into that. Okay, so who hurt you and how old were you?
I think she has more questions for us.
Oh, okay.
Thank you so much for watching. That's so sweet.
So church trauma, is that what you want to start with?
Yes, I was a Jehovah's Witness. What were you guys? I mean, I'm kidding.
Oh, God.
Oh, you were kidding.
Can I tell you?
No, I was but that's not what I want to talk about.
Beach. When I was a teacher, I was a special ed teacher for years. And when I was a teacher, I got this one girl. Oh my God, it was awful. She was a Jehovah's Witness. But she was a Jehovah's Witness, like, new. Like, she hadn't been a Jehovah's Witness her entire life. And then her mom met a man. And her boyfriend was a Jehovah's Witness. So now she suddenly was a Jehovah's Witness. So at 12 years old, she had to stop celebrating her birthday and stop celebrating holidays.
Oh my God.
So when we would have, like, Christmas, you were so gagged you had to throw your computer. I get it. So when we had, like, little Christmas parties and stuff, she had to leave the room. I had to send her away. She couldn't be in the room at all.
That's like when I was 17, my grandma told me to start calling her Mama.
Well, that's fucked up. You can't change your name at 17?
Yeah.
She's dead now, right?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm glad she's dead. Well, I was a Jehovah's Witness, but, like, my sister and my grandma were, but my mom and my dad weren't. You know, that was kind of a different relationship. So my sister, she was like, he needs to be in the church and not celebrate his birthday. And my mom was like, shut the fuck up. It's a child. Let's celebrate the birthday. Whatever.
Yeah.
Yes.
If a birthday party's gonna send me to hell, I'm ready. Let's go.
So what I want to know is, what are you guys thinking of Brazilian drag until now? Watching the RuPaul's Drag Race.
I'm loving it. It's so interesting because we as Americans here come to Brazil all the time. There's even Alaska made a song about it. It's like a huge thing that Brazilian drag fans love drag so much. So it's so exciting to get to see your own version of Drag Race and get to see what all the queens in Brazil are bringing.
I was so excited to meet Brazilian drag queens for the first time. You know, I mean, I could see, I'd followed a couple on Instagram, but for the most part, I didn't know anything about Brazilian drag, except for the fact that fans were hardcore. And so I knew that the drag queens on Drag Race Brazil had to be good. Otherwise, the fans would tear them apart. So I was ready to watch good drag queens. I was ready for that. But I was really excited to see all of the, what is often lacking in Drag Race US is, like, cultural references, deep cultural references on the runway. And because we don't have culture here, we just have guns. But to see Drag Race Brazil, and we're just learning so much. And we're learning not only about the culture, but we're also, it kind of challenges us to, like, we could do more with our drag. We could do a little more.
Yeah, but
they're doing a lot.
Yeah.
And it's good.
It's really good.
Oh, we're tired, though.
We're also white. We shouldn't delve into our culture too much. It's depressing.
We don't have culture. We just have mayonnaise.
Yeah.
I mean, yes. Well,
Thank you.
so like we were really excited because Brazilian fans are really loud on social media, but I think you guys have the same thing as like if a celebrity, if a drag queen celebrity comes to the club will be filled with people, a lot of people, but not local queens, you know? So Brazilian drag needed to like have these, we need to do much more to have a career. Because we didn't have RuPaul's Drag Race for a long time. So we have people in media who are really big. Like, I'm kind of big. I'm kind of a sub-celebrity. Really.
You are.
Like,
Come on.
I am.
You are.
I give that off, right? Like, reality TV trash.
Yeah, you
That's
do.
what I am. Yes. But,
Finally, she said it, so we don't have to.
oh, thank you.
Thank
But
you.
we have people like Pablo Vittar. Pablo Vittar is like, it's like Beyonce here. She sells out like festivals, you know? Like drag queen singers in Brazil, we have like music festivals. And this year I was in the Town Festival and we had Drag Queen, we had Pablo Vittar, we had Gloria Groove, and we have Leah Clarke. Like 4 mainstream drag queen singers. Like our drag queen culture is like, we were able to have like mainstream big celebrities because we didn't have like the monopoly of Wow Presents telling people who could or could not be famous.
Right.
So it's wild, you know. But like smaller drag queens,
Pablo
like
has
people,
a Funko Pop. Isn't that crazy?
Yes.
Pablo Vittar has a fucking Funko Pop.
Yeah.
That's nuts. Sorry, that's how I measure celebrity. If you have a Funko Pop, you're good.
I personally kind of feel like they could have done more with representation because we have like an art form that I would love to have you guys watch sometimes and send you guys videos that is called bate cabelo. It's called like hair whipping, and it's a particular type of performance that a particular type of drag does. You know, they always come with gigantic coats. They take the coat off, they take the giant headpieces off, and have gigantic human hair, like to their waist, and just whipping it and just spinning. Ooh. And it's fucking crazy. It's amazing. Oh. I would love to have you guys like react to like Natasha Princess and to Marcia Pantera and all of those people, because it's very own Brazilian drag. You know, and we didn't have this kind of queens. I would love you guys to see it. You know,
I need to see that.
I think we would pass out. I think it would be too much for us to handle.
No, I think we'd be obsessed.
We used to drink. Okay, we were really into drinking. And don't you remember like
we had to stop because of
age and livers. Well, now we're in California. In California, we just do gummies now. We do weed gummies, and that's like the
we
same.
moved to a city where they didn't know us, so the free drink stopped.
That is true. That is true. When we left Chicago, suddenly we had to start paying.
We
for
left
drinks.
all our free
And
connections.
I was like, I don't know that I want to pay for drinks anymore.
Yeah.
No, but like moving your head around. Do you have Oh, you have universal health care, so you have free chiropractors, so they can whip their hair around if their head falls off.
I don't know, because I think chiropractic is like fake medicine. It's not like real medicine. So,
well, yeah, spine
is a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of like
it's true.
It's kind of like this aromatherapy was in universal healthcare. It's like kind of you want to smell stuff.
Oh, I love aromatherapy. Poppers.
Yeah, poppers is actually my preferred medicine.
So I want to know, of all the looks until now, which was your favorite look, or like who is your favorite like look queen of the season for you guys?
I knew she was gonna.
I mean, organza. From even her talking head, what she wears in her like confessional, everything she wears, I'm completely obsessed with. I really love fabric, and I love that her name is Organza, and that she just does that. She makes everything. I just love her. She's my top like visually favorite.
I mean, and I know she does not come from money. You know, she does not come from money. She is just like really smart and knows how to do stuff and how to collaborate with people. She has style. She's amazing. I love her.
She has style. She has flair. She was there.
Yeah. So she became Organza.
Now, I think my look queen is Elena for sure.
Oh.
But can I say this? I'm gonna turn it. The first look that popped in my head when you said favorite look was Ruby Ocean's painted, like, Amazon look where she painted all the animals on the dress.
Oh, yes.
The face?
Her, like, hometown look.
Yes. I
that was
can't
beautiful.
stop thinking about it.
Yeah.
That look. So even though Elena has a broader, I like everything she does, I really, really connected with Ruby's painted dress.
I want to also shout out Diva Moore. Diva Moore's Meet the Queens look.
Yes.
And even though I liked her, she's the one that had the cow, right?
Yes.
I really wanted to see more of Moore. I liked her.
I
Yes,
loved her
us too.
energy.
Yeah.
I loved how, like, she seemed like she had just done a line of cocaine every time she talked.
And she was old like us, so
Yeah,
we had a touchstone. Yeah.
I was like, but you're old like us, and we're so tired. And she's I'm just here to have fun.
So I want to know, who are you guys like rooting for in the season? Who's like the best character? You guys think this person is going to win? I love them.
We differ on this, but I think the winner of this season is Shannon. Now I know you say Shannon.
Oh.
There's something about her. I really, really love her runway looks. I love her style. And she's not afraid to be a complete and total clown in any of the challenges.
Yeah.
And for me, I think she's very well-rounded. So she's my pick.
Yeah, and I agree, but I think the person that's going to win Drag Race Brazil season 1 is going to be the person that like does really well in the challenges and garners a lot of support from like online and the community.
Okay, you have to name a name.
Are you saying that Shannon is shit at the challenges and everybody hates her?
No. No.
Boom!
No.
That's
Are you
Brazilian
saying that?
journalism for you.
I felt your breath on my cheek.
Well, I wanted you to feel the heat.
I wanted to just stop, but I think the person who wins is the person that does the best.
And that's true. And that's that's not always true. That's not always true.
Oh
but
yeah, Shea Coulee. But
that will be true here.
I think that will be true here.
Like I love Shannon, but she gives to me like Miss Congeniality tea. You know?
Oh.
She gives you runner-up tea, is what you're saying.
I wanted to say Organza.
No, I think she might like be eliminated, and we were like, oh, that is not fair. She should go all the way to the end. You know, she's giving that for me because she's like the charismatic character, and I get that from her.
Okay, I can see that. I'm not changing my answer, but I can see that.
Yeah.
I didn't ask you to.
Oh, thank you.
I didn't ask.
What do you guys think of Greg Queen as a host?
Love.
Like,
Love.
a lot of people have been like, oh, she's too robotic, this or that. Like, I love her.
Who is saying that? Who is saying
She's like
that?
being motherly and giving actual critiques, like giving help, and she doesn't have to.
Fuck. She gives a fuck.
Yes, I feel like she cares. I feel like her looks on the runway eat. I feel like her looks in the workroom eat.
Except for that bow look. That bow look was really
No,
insane.
I like the bows.
The bow was really insane.
I think the bows are cute.
But one of my favorite things, and I noticed it this most recent episode, is how she goes up during the lip syncs. She laughs.
She reacts.
She laughs her fucking ass off. Remember last week when Aquarella just threw her body to the ground?
Oh my god.
And Greg
my back hurt.
Oh, my entire body hurt. She screamed at the top of her lungs as if that was something that she liked. Come on, no one liked that. But just her reaction to it was so sweet.
Yeah,
And-
she gives a lot on the judges panel.
I think she's fantastic.
Yeah.
So whoever's saying that is jealous.
And having not really seen her before this, after so many, like, I immediately trust her that she knows what she's talking about.
So what are you guys feeling about the judges? Like the fixed judges, Bruna Braga and Dudu Bertolini?
Dudu is my favorite name.
Well,
And
that's disrespectful, but yes.
I think
Dudu.
I love that.
Oh my god, I just got
Doo-doo. Pee-pee poo-poo. Pee-pee poo-poo.
Dudu is like a nickname for Eduardo.
Oh, Oh, that's so sexy.
In the States, it means poo-poo.
That's sexy.
And
I know.
Blackpink
Like,
actually has
Judas
a
like
song
Eddie.
all about it.
I what is her name? Bruno or
Mars.
what is their name?
Dudu Bertolini.
No.
The other one?
Yeah.
The girl?
Yeah.
Bruna Braga.
Bruna Braga. I love her.
I love her notes. Okay, I gotta be honest. I don't connect with the notes typically from Dudu. Okay? It's just not... I don't often connect with what they said, although I did agree with what they said in the last episode. Anyway, but I agree more with Bruna.
Yeah. I like her
with
energy,
him.
and I like how you could tell they really care about.
And I think that that's a lot of like Brazilian culture. You know, we are like really warm people. We are like people with a lot of love. We love to hug. We just root for people. And I think that is translated to the judges. Like you can see that Drag Queen really roots for people. And I say like personally, I met her. I knew about her before Queen of the Universe, and like to this day. And I post a photo of a look, and she comments to this day. Like, she is gigantic. Like, she is way bigger than me, but she still has the time. She still takes her time to,
She's so sweet.
You know, talk to smaller queens, to make people feel good. And you can see, like, she goes to dinner with the participants. She hangs out with them. She does the watch parties with them. She's so warm. I love her so much. So much, so much.
I think she was born for this,
Yes.
and it's very clear.
Yeah. Well, and I love too how you said that, like, Brazilians, you're very warm, you hug. We also, on IMHO, we're known for how physically affectionate we are with each other.
We just kind of...
Oh.
Hang on.
Sorry.
I love you, sister.
Are you allowed to root for people during a lip sync? Yes or no?
Yes.
Well, yes, but there's a big but. I absolutely
Thank you.
agree
I do.
that you can root. However, I don't think you should yell, finish her. That's, I'm sorry, I gotta draw the line somewhere. Because can you imagine you're doing your lip sync and like your dream is being crushed in front of your eyes, and then you hear one of your sisters scream, finish her?
Okay, but finish her is funny. Finish her could mean finish her like sexually. It could be a good thing.
That's even scarier. Can you imagine?
I say root. I say root.
Root, yes.
I mean, the translation was finish her, but like the text could be like, fuck this bitch. Like,
right. So I saw both sides.
Fine.
But you should root. I mean, don't stand back there quietly. That sounded insane to me.
So the other barraco. Oh, there's a word for you guys. Barraco.
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 That means fight. Barraco.
I'm gonna barraco you.
Did your voice crack on barraco?
Yeah.
I'm gonna fight you. Oh, jeez. Golly.
So the other fight that happened was Organza saying that NASA didn't have enough unconventional materials in her look. So I don't know if you guys got that. The fight was not like she wasn't enough of a mermaid. It was about the unconventional material. What do you guys think about that?
Well, what I'm loving about Organza and... Well, I'm curious if the third one is also an Organza commenting on someone's outfit fight. Because I love that when they just got judged, they're all feeling a little, like, vulnerable and raw. And Organza's like, so you're not a mermaid, you bitch.
I'm on Organza's side.
I'm on Organza's side in that one. I have to be. I'm sorry. Like, you mentioned it when we covered that episode, that there was a lot of fabric in the space.
Yeah,
for
some
them
of
to
them
grab.
got really lucky.
Yes.
So I don't know that it's totally NASA's fault. However, I did think it was strange that a lot of the girls, I felt, didn't incorporate as much as they could have with unconventional materials.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm Team Organza on that
I'm
one.
Team Organza.
Yeah. And the third fight, oh my god, Organza again.
There you go.
When we're talking about
Dallas.
Carmen Miranda look. The fight that is happening online is that she shouldn't say anything because she's not a judge.
That's the dumbest
What
thing
do you
I've
guys
ever
think?
heard.
Well, that's one of those. you want to show that everyone's nice to each other all the time, or do you want a little drama? You're supposed to get a little bit in Untucked.
Where you're
getting Untucked. That shit's painful. You might be a little spicy.
And you're drag queens, and you're on this TV show where you have producers who are, let's be honest, off to the side being like, all right, let's get some drama going. Can you confront this person? Can you do this person? Like, it's a TV show, and we do need that. And I gotta be honest, her notes are good.
They're not egregious. They're valid.
And it makes sense with the challenge. And I'm sorry that your alive dad biblical angel look wasn't Carmen Miranda. Like, that, how is that on anyone except Dallas? Like, how is that Organza's problem? I think it's silly.
Yeah, and I also think, like, oh, she's not a judge. But usually the judges are like digital influencers and comedians. So I would trust Organza to talk about looks before them. You know?
That's true, that's true.
I mean, she's the drag queen. She's, a costume maker. So I want to know her opinion.
But
before I
also,
know a comedian's opinion on my look.
Can you imagine if you tuned into Drag Race and there was a rule that none of the drag queens could talk about the other drag queens ever? Like, what would we be watching?
It would be like Glow Up.
Glow Up.
It would be like Glow Up.
Yeah.
You just do the challenge and go home or win.
Exactly. Yeah. So, I don't know. But I also think people like to be mad about stuff. So...
Oh, I love being mad.
So I think the entire fight, it jazzes people up. They get really into it.
Don't you guys agree that when you were in a competition and you're like, oh, there's a theme to be followed. I followed the theme. And you see somebody that didn't follow and was not criticized for that, doesn't that affect you in some way?
Yeah, it's a little like, oh, come on.
Yeah, I tried so hard to make this work and to make it inventive, but still be part of the theme. And then you become a live dad, biblical angel, and people like it. Yeah, I get it. I would be upset too.
I want to know now about the lip sync songs. Did you guys ever heard like Brazilian pop music before?
No. We listen. We only listen to podcasts. To be fair,
I love a podcast.
Yeah. And then she's on a Blackpink kick, but that's really all the music.
I am a Blink. Yeah, I do listen to Blackpink, and that's about it. No, we hadn't. I mean, I didn't know what to expect with the lip sync songs, but I am getting a theme. And you had mentioned that when we filmed our episode 2, that it's all pop music. It's all very. It sounds like radio. We're listening to the radio, maybe.
Yeah, like top 40 songs.
Yeah. It's fun. I mean.
Music is universal, though.
That is, oh my God, that's so true.
Yeah, I may not speak Portuguese, but I speak music.
Did you know that the Miss Universe pageant was invented because the woman who won Miss America wouldn't model bathing suits?
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Isn't that cool?
One last thing that to me is really funny. I don't know if conservatives or if people just made that up, and conservatives ended up believing that Pablo Vittar was going to be in the 50 reais bill. Conservatives believed and were mad.
Okay, but how cunt though?
That would be so fun.
That would be cunt. And to be honest, to be fair, we don't have people in our bills. We have animals in the bills. Why would people like
so that's
one
insulting to Pablo
I gotta be
Vittar.
honest. We also have animals on our bills. We have George Washington,
Andrew
Jackson. They were all dogs, honey.
Lincoln's only a penny.
They were all dogs, honey.
Well, I just want to thank you guys for coming here and just, talking about your opinions on Brazilian drag. And I can wait to see you guys sometimes and show you some Brazilian drag again.
Okay,
God.
We've heard the cries. We've heard "Come to Brazil," and even though they weren't directed towards us, we're gonna answer that call one day.
Yeah.
I'm going to fucking Brazil. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, we're on our way.
Thank you for having us. We'll see you soon.
We're going to Brazil.
How long does it take?
Okay, are you guys gonna sleep here? I can get a bed. Okay. Bye. É isso, meninas. Elas já estão vindo aqui pro Brasil e elas vão ficar aqui em casa, quem sabe. E o vídeo vai ficando por aqui. Muito obrigado por assistir até o final. Não esqueça de curtir o vídeo, compartilhar com seus coleguinhas que estão assistindo o Pause Grace, de me seguir em todas as redes sociais, de se inscrever no canal e ligar no sininho pra não perder nenhuma notificação. O nome dos apoiadores. Eu tenho Apoia-se que ajuda a pagar toda a edição, entre outras contas. E É isso, meninas. O nome dos apoiadores vai aparecer aqui do ladinho. Beijo, me apoia, me ajuda. Olha só, collab internacional. A mamãe tá chique, né? Tchau!